Hi everyone, it's June here. How you doing? Welcome back to Let's Play of Octopath Traveler. Last time around, well, we got all 8 characters. And in this episode, well, we're actually going to do a little bit of exploring. I know in a previous episode, I did say we were going to cut out the exploration, but I wanted to show something specific in terms of getting the additional jobs. You're wondering what I'm talking about? Well, let's go to our first job, which is basically here. And the good thing about I had Tressa here because well, I can get money as I travel. Excuse me, that was 84% feel. As we get to our first shrine. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Alphen, the Scholar King. Unto thee who does boldly venture into this place, I have heard the knowledge of the heavens. And we get Scholar as our secondary job. So now this is where the game opens up. Secondary jobs. You now equip secondary jobs from the main menu. Select jobs and you can equip the secondary job. Why didn't you give it a try? Well, there are rules to this. If you get secondary jobs, simply go to the job screen and use them. Secondary jobs changes more than just weapon skills and skills available to you. You can change your secondary job freely, but only one character can use a secondary job at a time. That is a thing. And another thing is that you can't have 2 scholars. You can't equip a scholar with another scholar. So I can't equip Skyers with another scholar. I can make Ophelia a scholar, and yes, they get different costumes. Tressa and so on. But yeah, so you can't have 2 characters the same job, or 2 characters of the same job. So you can't have 2 scholars, and you cannot have you can only use one at a time. So if you change a job, then it's like, hey, this character is using this job. Do you want to change, or do you want to do you still want to continue, and it'll de-equip that secondary job from the second character. So we're actually going to go to various places here. We're going to go to Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 areas. And this is another thing that we can do. Sometimes 2 chapters make events at the same time. You can choose whose story you'd like to see first. You can start a story whenever you want, or stop by, or resume start a story just go to the tavern. So yeah, we can do this, and we can basically decide how we travel effectively. And the advantage of having chests in our party is we're collecting money all along the way. As we go up here, for another secondary job. This one has a chest though. And we get an olive of life. So it's pretty much the same, except the the person that's actually like saying it. So this is Strafendi the Huntress. As we get Hunter as our secondary job. Now Sector's Hall. So the reason I go into a town and go out is basically that it's helping me locate a town. So whenever you locate a town, you can just fast travel to it at any point. It makes things a lot easier. And the reason I did that is because that resets the encounters. So it's almost like I'm speedrunning again. I'm not, but it's almost like it. uh... I guess the thing is, even if I do get an encounter, I do have evil ward oil equipped.
This is the beginning of your end.
And hey, new battle theme. So yeah, so that's the battle theme of level 2 areas. Or level 2 and level 3 areas, I should say. This is Ulfric Flamebringer. As we get our cleric second job. So the cool thing about this game is there's no like perfect party setup. Like every party setup's gonna be different. There's I will obviously make like recommendations on like who to make each character, but it's entirely up to you. Experiment. That's the
Here I come.
That's the advantage of this game. We probably will be learning every skill from every job anyway because of the of the passives. Because remember, we get the passives too, and that's how you learn the passives. Is by actually what's the word? It's by actually like learning skills from that job. So you can have all the characters learn all the passives, and they're all like all the passives are good. There's obviously some that are better than others. Like obviously evasive maneuvers, like I'll have on now to lower encounter rate. Evil ward to help me flee. Things like that are really good. But there are other good skills too. There are other really good skills too. Most of the really good skills are like on the merchant job. As I said before, the merchant job is pretty much broken. It is absolutely busted beyond all forms of belief. So Tressa and Cyrus are actually here in Quarry Crest. So we might do two at the same time there in that town. And by the way, while I'm doing all of this, I'm getting money. So this is why I brought Triss along. This is the Thief Shrine. I forget how you get that chest in there. Oh, that's how you get it. I was like, I forget how you get that chest. Oh wait, I got it. I always do that. It's like, hey, I don't remember how to do this. Oh wait, I did it. This goes to show that my memory is still terrible. And as I said, the reason why I'm showing this travel is just because, like, as I say, I did sort of kind of feel bad for cutting out most of the travel in between episodes, so I'm like, hey, how about we have a travel episode where I show how to get, or where to find all the additional secondary jobs. By the way, you can do this at any point. You can do this, like, as soon as you leave the first chapter 1. Like, the only reason I didn't was because the areas are high level, so chances are you're not going to survive, but so that's why I did it now. But you can attempt to try and do it at any point.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
That's the beauty. Oh. Well, as we get the Apocrypher job. There we go, Apocrypher second job. And this is where Phileas, chapter 3 is. So yeah, like this is actually like showing a little bit of what the speedrun does. Basically, like it tags towns and then basically fast travels to them, uses them as sort of fast travel points so that to avoid encounters. That's basically what the speedrun does. This is Sagittarius. Now, believe it or not, there is a town here, so that's why I'm sort of going to it to basically tag it and then fast travel to it later. So we've only 2 more secondary jobs to get. And that's Warrior Merchant. This is Brand the Thunderblade. Now we move on to get the Merchant Shrine.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
And as you can see, the enemies do get very harder. Definitely do not want to fight them. I'll show you another trick that the speedrun does to avoid encounters. Is it goes to a save point and picks return to tile. This also resets the encounter rate.
I'll make this quick. Out of my way.
And our final job, for now, is the merchant. I'm not being. So I can't be coy with this game. Yes, there are more than these jobs. There are the secret jobs. There are 4 secret jobs. We can't get them now because they're guarded by super bosses. We'll be fighting those in the distant future. But for now, I think we have everything that we needed. Yeah. So, as I said, what I usually do is I do the chapters in order of level. So, for example, Primrose is level 21, whereas Ulbrich is level 27. So I sort of do them in in order. Um, so like if two are the same, for example, Ferion and Tress are 22, then I do whoever I want after one after the other. But I will show my team. Or I will show my team, or what I do with each job. So with Ophelia, I make her the Apothecary, because having single target heal, single target revive is really good, and the other skills can be useful too, and it gives her a little bit more hit points. Tressa, I give the Thief, because Merchant Thief is busted. I will explain why momentarily. So for Ferion, yes, you want to learn Rest, and I think for Merchant, I haven't got Rest yet. Um, then I do exactly the same for Alpha, I make him a Cleric. And that just leaves Hannah, Primrose, and Ulbrich. I make Ulbrich into a Hunter. I make Primrose into a Scholar. And I make Hannah into a Dancer. Because the concept of dancing Hannah is honestly adorable. Alright. So with all that being said, that's it. That's it for this episode. Oh, I didn't equip Cyrus, did I? I make him a warrior. Which seems counterproductive, having a physical or an elemental attacker be a physical attacker as well. There's a reason. Gives him a little bit more hit points as well, so there's a reason for my madness. And yes, you learn resist ailments, which is pretty good. as for Ferion, these two things are what make Merchant broken. Endless items and grown trees. Endless item, 25% chance of an item not being consumed when you use an item, and you gain more money after battle. Both of those are really good. Also, this is pretty good as well. When users not near death, all attacks are reduced HP to below 0 will instead leave user with 1 hit point. So as long as you're not in critical range, you survive things. All really good skills. Alright, so for that, I'm going to do a little bit of the grinding. But yeah, we're going to end this episode right here. It's a short one today, but I wanted to change party with Primrose so that it's her turn. But yeah, so I wanted to show that off because, as I say, just to show off the extra jobs. So next time on Octopath Traveler, we will start Primrose's chapter 2. So that means if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, come part of my community. For fun of us, for all. So of course, see you again.